What is happening, gamers? This is Bradley here and welcome back to another news roundup. And to kick us off, that Nintendo recently held a new Nintendo Direct for Nintendo of Japan, and I really wasn't expecting much from it considering it was exclusive to Japan. But wouldn't you know, Nintendo lets loose the bombshells, like maybe a brand new model for the 3DS. Yes, a new Nintendo 3DS and new Nintendo 3DS XL were announced, and that's actually the name of the systems, and they come packed with some spiffy new features. First things first, the models now have more CPU power and system RAM, which means faster downloads, processing times, and they can now support more extravagant games with more detail. So that means that the new 3DS and 3DS XL will be getting games that will be exclusive to those systems, that won't be compatible with the original 3DS, 2DS, and 3DS XL. And Nintendo already has some software in development for the systems, and one of those games is Xenoblade Chronicles. Yes, the Wii game. Some other notable features are a miniature-sized C-stick located above the face buttons, which will act as a second circle pad so you don't have to have a Circle Pad Pro. Plus, the start and select buttons have now been moved to the right of the system, the volume slider is now on the top half of the device opposite the 3D depth slider, and there are also ZR and ZL triggers joining the right and left shoulder buttons. And one of the features of the 3DS that I use pretty much all the time is the stereoscopic 3D effect, and Nintendo's improving it with these new models, as you can now view the 3D effect from all angles, so you don't have to worry about finding the sweet spot, which is pretty awesome. Oh, and also the device will now have a micro SD card, and you'll even be able to transfer media files to and from the device without removing the micro SD card. And finally, and another big addition, is that the touchscreen of the devices can now act as an NFC reader and writer, which means that you can place Amiibo figurines on the touchscreen and transport those Amiibos into the games, so you don't have to worry about getting that extra 3DS peripheral that Nintendo's coming out with. The new 3DS and new XL are now bigger than their original designs pretty much all around when it comes to their dimensions, except for the 3DS XL, which is now slightly thinner than the original. But both of these systems will be releasing in Japan on October 11th. And as for when these bad boys are going to get localized outside of Japan, well, Nintendo of America hasn't stated anything about it, but Nintendo of Europe did state that they're going to be releasing in that region in 2015. When in 2015? We don't know. As for my thoughts on the new 3DS and 3DS XL, I'm liking what I've seen so far. I like the improved 3D effect, the built-in NFC reader and writer, the addition of a second circle pad, even though it is small, which might cause a problem if you use it a lot. But the one thing I think is super awkward are the ZR and ZL triggers. They're just placed in weird spots, and I don't know how you're supposed to push them. But the new 3DS and 3DS XL was not the only thing that the Nintendo Direct announced, as a new playable character for Super Smash Bros. 3DS and Wii U was also announced. And voila, it's Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles. Yes, Shulk will be joining the fight, and he'll be wielding his nifty Monado blade, which gives him different abilities, and one of his moves is Foresight, which allows him to counter attacks like Marth. But the announcement for Shulk really wasn't that shocking, considering he was already leaked out, so now we'll just have to wait for an announcement for Ganondorf and the good old Bowser Jr. Moving away from Smash Bros. Over into the world of Amiibos, Nintendo has given us a couple more details about them. For one, they're going to cost $12.99 each, which is cheaper than Disney Infinity, but for the most part more expensive than Skylanders. And the first 12 Amiibo figurines for this holiday season have been confirmed, and they are Mario, Peach, Link, Samus, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, Pikachu, Kirby, Fox, Marth, Villager, and the Wii Fit Trainer. When it comes to the price of the Amiibos, I would like them to be cheaper, like $8 or $10, but $13 would just have to do, and at least they are slightly cheaper than Disney Infinity. I want to get an Amiibo that will be used for multiple games, so I'm thinking about getting Mario, but these 12 Amiibos are now up for pre-order, so you can go ahead and do that. Nintendo of America also announced a few new bundles. The first one is the Super Mario 3D World Deluxe Set, which will be releasing in mid-September, and it includes a Wii U Deluxe Set and a physical copy of Super Mario 3D World and Nintendo Land, and it will be releasing for a suggested retail price of $300. The second one is the Walmart exclusive Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Set, which will be coming out in mid-September as well, and it will include a Wii U Deluxe Set, a physical copy of Mario Kart 8, and Nintendo Land, and that will be releasing for $300. And finally, we have the Nintendo 2DS, where in early October, 3 new Nintendo 2DS bundles will be coming out. The new bundles will feature either the Electric Blue, Crimson Red, or Sea Green Nintendo 2DS system, and they will come packed with a download code for Mario Kart 7, and they will be releasing for a price of $130. So yeah, it's just some more ways for you to get some Nintendo goodness. But there's still no word on the Smash Bros. 3DS XL bundle though. But that will bring us to the end of the news roundup. If you like what you saw, please give this video a thumbs up and add your favorites and all that good stuff. And you can stay tuned for more news videos, video reviews, That's on Miiverse episodes, and Bug and Bradley episodes in the future. The best of That's on Miiverse will be going up this Saturday, so you can stay tuned for that. But I will talk to you later in the next video, guys. Bye!